if anybody's coming here for an amazing performance, you'll be sorely disappointed.
You want to like walk through and walk through? Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, Ken.
You got to stage this whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Work it.
Does this feel weird?
But the people that be like, oh, that is weird as hell.
To all you men,
I have found my tribe. So the first thing that you're gonna buy is a spanking machine. And what are you doing? This is really and truly a beta, a practice, a dry run, a rough draft of the Whiskey Tribe meetups. Who here is new? Any guests? Any first timers?
Any first timers here? Anyone? Anyone at all?
Just a few.
Literally all of them.
Okay.
Just because you're new here doesn't mean that you don't belong here.
There's going to be some instances where there's a big uproarious toast. And if you're in some, swanky restaurant, then you probably aren't going to have a second Whiskey Tribe gathering. What is rule number 1 in the Whiskey Tribe? The best whiskey is the whiskey you like to drink, the way you like to drink it. Will you give your fellow MBs the benefit of the doubt? They say always. Will you guard against alcohol abuse in your life? Always. And will you support your tribe? Always. Will you kiss the ring?
Never!
John Doe!
And then everybody, you magnificent bastard! So they all have to do that after the first one. And then Rex is designing a necklace that everyone gets.
And guests don't bring whiskey.
Yes, they're not allowed to bring a whiskey. They can only mooch.
If the Magnificent Bastards don't bring any whiskey to share, guess what? Bunch of people are hanging out with empty glasses, talking about whiskey you had that was really good one time.
There's no way anyone here is going to be able to try all these whiskeys and stay vertical.
Because the very first thing that was said to you whenever you walked in was, with great whiskey comes
great responsibility.
Yes. With great whiskey comes great responsibility.
With great responsibility comes great whiskey.
Something like that. Hand them a bottle of water, you pour them the welcome whiskey.
Welcome to the first meetup of the Whiskey Tribe.
Thank you very much.
Water in your glass. With great whiskey comes great responsibility.
Thank you.
Gretchen noticed something, which is, when you're the one trying to say some weird, it feels like a really formal sentence, like, when really you're used to people coming in and like, hey, welcome, sit anywhere you like. And that's easy, right? Yeah. But when a stranger walks in, you're supposed to tell them, with great whiskey comes great responsibility. Right. And they're just looking past you, they're like, wait, what is going on here? Right?
Evening, sir.
What's going on?
Got a glass, got water, and with great whiskey comes great responsibility.
When you're coming up with an event, remember, don't kick somebody out because they just stumble in. Make them a magnificent bastard. Like, come right on in.
Indoctrinate them into
Here's your glass, sir.
Yes, thank you.
With great whiskey comes great responsibility.
Cheers.
Care for some hubris?
Yes, please. Aye. Yeah, that's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
So do we want to go into the initiation ceremony for?
Yeah, we'll warn you about it because you'll all. But this is when it gets really cult-like.
Yes. The indoctrination.
Yeah. It wasn't already.
No. It was totally fine before that. Totally fine. The branding ceremony is at 7:30.
Out by the fire pit.
Yeah, that's right.
The goal here with the Whiskey Tribe meetups was to provide enough structure, enough of a standardized sequence of events to make it organized, to make it fun, to make it scalable, but also having enough flexibility so that you guys can just relax and have fun and enjoy each other's company.
We built all these things and we're testing it on you tonight.
Very pleased at the results whenever we asked the Whiskey Tribe, what should the host be called? And by far, the title that got the most backing was The Bastard of Ceremonies.
And we're all right now gonna vote Josh Galladay one of the Austin bastard of ceremonies. All who agree, say aye. Aye. All right.
So the very first bastard of ceremonies, Josh Galladay, you magnificent bastard. And bastard of ceremonies, basically, as much as your job is to go through the steps and make sure everybody's, having fun and keeping it between the lines here, it is also your job to own that shit.
Does that make me the current scribe?
You are the scribe. Dude, you spread shit.
I spread shit like a mother.
For anybody that's helping the bastard of ceremonies, like the lieutenant, the assistant, the second in command, this is the spirit guide. This is somebody who can help set up, who can, Gretchen.
What?
Guess what? Guess what? You are the first spirit guide. So, I'm assuming most of you people are local, huh? Who's not from Austin? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right.
You all just became bastard of ceremonies.
You just go down.
Yeah.
There's a very nerdy way.
Super nerdy, amazing way. This is like a golf clap. Try not to shatter your glass.
You can do it with your coin, you can do it with your keys, but basically, because obviously it would be ridiculous for you to set down a whiskey at any point.
Yeah. Yes. Everybody bring their glass. That really works. Wow, it's impressive. Okay, it's almost like a wedding. It is a wedding. Now Rex and Josh have to kiss. Hey, Brandy's all in. She said it's fine.
Hey, come down. Do it. Do it.
You're gonna say with conviction.
With convictions. So Caleb, Thomas, and Jose.
There are no strangers in whiskey.
Cheers. What do you guys think would be a cool and appropriate way to thank the people that actually brought something for you to drink? Because there would be nothing without the generosity of your fellow MBs. And do not equate sauminess with magnificence.
No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Appreciate and applaud all of the magnificent bastards who actually brought whiskey. Who brought whiskey?
The patron saint thing.
Thank you for the whiskey.
Yeah. That's it. You all sing in your most high, horrible voices like angels. You can design whatever the hell you want.
To explore whiskey and have fun, because that's entirely the point.
We're still going to do a fun little tasting thing, because fuck it, look at
No, these are mine now.
And we'll see you later. We're just going to hang out for a little bit and drink some whiskey.
Yep.
So, do whatever the hell you want to do with trying the ones at your table. You guys decide your own adventure. Do you want to all taste one together and then move on to the next one? Do you want to all just try to do
I
one
think
talk
they
about
know
it?
how to drink whiskey. They're good.
So,
We got it.
To all you magnificent bastards that brought whiskey,
this shit just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Honestly, I actually deeply, profoundly love that, because
I know.
the people.
Well done.
The people who would get really weirded out is like, oh, what have I done? They're not our people. They're not our people.
We've got whiskey.
Yeah. Anybody that brought a whiskey, we want to give them the opportunity in 60 seconds or less. Who wants to tell us about the whiskey they brought, why they brought it, why they think it's cool? Public speaking is terrifying for a lot of people, I get it. I am just dying right now.
I brought this one because I'm a whiskey wife and I'm learning not to hate it. And this is one of the few that I can drink without having to then take tons.
I brought this because I heard like really good reviews about it on the channel. And basically, Johnny Walker Black is my like default go-to because that's what my friends drink and I know nothing about it. So I was like, all right, let me just start with this one.
Right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Brought a Wyoming whiskey because it's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
And then I brought a signatory Fenner Cairn, 1988, 28 years old, because everybody deserves to taste something truly magnificent.
I feel like Secret Santa.
Jason got the Garrison Brothers single barrel.
Yeah, because this is what they're going to do.
So right now, it's Garrison Brothers single barrel. So once you have this, you'll probably never find it again at a liquor store unless you find the exact bottle and everything. I bought Garrison Brothers because this gave me great glass. It's a Texas whiskey and they're fucking awesome.
Right on.
So try this.
Two whiskeys tonight. One is a Yellow Rose. This is their premium collection number 2. I can't remember exactly how many bottles they made. This is bottle 3028. It was a gift to me. I like it. It's corn forward, but not as much as like the Outlaw Bourbon. Tasty. And then this is a special whiskey for a special group of folks. This is the Kilhoman Madeira cask. I tasted this for the first time up in the vault and had to find it. Couldn't find it. Specs found 2 bottles in Dallas, and Magnificent Bastard Matt Zitrick went up and retrieved the 2 bottles. He has one. I have the other. Enjoy it.
I brought the Balcones Mirador, partially because Daniel had talked it up so much.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to try it.
Yeah.
And I also brought the McClellan Isla because it was on a recent episode and I wanted to try it.
Nice.
I was double rye. I like Scotch. I like Irish. Getting back into bourbons, I decided to try a rye. First one back into it.
People have already been doing it, but now it's official. Go to any fucking table and try whatever whiskey you thought sounded good with someone said, here's what I brought. They shall not grow old. Age shall not weary them. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them. Cheers.
Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal a lover's heart.
And if you drink,
May you drink with us!
Daniel. Yeah. I sense a disturbance in the whiskey force.
What's happening, Rex?
It feels like it's a Magnificent Bastard's birthday. And there's sparkles. There's sparkles, almost pixie-esque sparkles in this birthday. It can only be Vito's freaking birthday.
Son of a bitch!
Happy birthday, you Magnificent Bastard.
Happy birthday.